There is a very clear message from the German elections, and that message is that citizens don't want the same policies that have led Germany to stagnation, industrial destruction, energy displacement, and loss of competitiveness, as well as a big social problem coming from the misguided immigration policies. All those messages seem to be ignored, and what is very likely to happen is that the Conservative Party, the CDU, will likely reach a coalition agreement with the SPD, the Social Democrats. So, in essence, what this means is that Germany voted against socialism but will get the socialists in government regardless. It's interesting because the narrative in Europe is that Germany needs to combat the rise of the extreme right, the far right. And what we have is the evidence that for decades, Germany has actually suffered from the interference and the constant management of policy by the extreme left. With a coalition of the conservatives and the socialists, what we are likely to get is exactly the same that we have seen in the past 2 decades, which is an increasingly interventionist economic policy that leads to lack of competitiveness, and the same policies that have destroyed the industry and that have destroyed the purchasing power of Germans. Money supply is growing, and it's growing fast in the euro area. So, the biggest news of the German elections is that the CDU and the SPD might reach an agreement to increase government spending and increase indebtedness, which means higher money supply growth, which means higher inflation, and which certainly will not solve the German economy, because if increasing government spending and debt was the solution for Germany, then France today would be a leader of economic growth. France, with an enormous level of government spending, high taxes, and very aggressive government intervention, is a country in stagnation with high deficit, high debt, and a very dangerous social situation. Persistent inflation is the policy of the ECB. It is going to continue cutting rates, and it will continue with very accommodative policies because it needs to disguise the problems of the euro area member states, particularly France. However, all that means impoverishment for citizens, and it means more stagnation. The problems of the exporting sector in the euro area were not coming from the last 5 years. We're coming from the period of negative nominal rates and also from the period of excessive government spending. The composite PMI in the euro area is also showing that weakness. The manufacturing sector is in contraction for the 47th month, and that is obviously a result of the wrong policies. And in Germany, they just voted for a continuation of those wrong policies with a new coalition.
Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments below, and keep defending freedom. Thank you very much.